So I've had this washer, I kid you not, it's about to be 2 years almost next month, because I bought this right before I moved out in 2022. This thing has been sitting in my closet all the way over there since I've moved in. Now, why has it been sitting in that closet? Well, because when you get this washer, you're going to get this coil right here, okay? You understand that? You see these two parts? Cool. Now, with this coil, this part is going to come in your box, all right? You see this right here? All right, cool. So I am going to unscrew this. My hand's crazy. But yeah, so come on now. Come on out. There you go. So cool. So we got this out. So for the longest, I could not figure out how to connect this to my sink. Well, I looked up all these YouTube guides. I looked up on Reddit, Google, nothing. People said I just had to find an adapter with this part that would connect to my sink. Well, long story short, I just realized this an hour ago. This right here was inside of that. You see that? If I press it down, it'll be flush. This little bastard was the reason I thought this wasn't compatible with my damn sink head. So for the past year and a half, that shit's been sitting in my closet, and I've still been paying to wash my clothes. Now, the bright side is, even though I've been paying $2 to wash my clothes in the past year, I also bought this portable dryer. Now, this thing has been working, and I've been using it since day one. Works great as long as you don't overload it, and they have different sizes that you can get. But I have been using this, and I have not paid to dry my clothes since, unless I have a comforter or a mattress, and it's got multiple settings down here. It's got an air dry setting if you have really, really delicate clothing, and then you've got different heat settings. I usually just always maximize it, and I just cut it on doing that, but let me cut that off. So yeah, that is a really good investment. I would condone anybody to get a portable dryer if you can. But back to this monstrosity. So I need to figure out how to actually use this, because I just washed my clothes at our apartment laundry room, and the moment I figured this out, the site decided that it wanted to boot back up online, and I already had my clothes in the washer, so I said, why not? I'll pay for it one more time unless I have bedding or comforters or whatever. And I'm using this shit from here on out. So I need to figure out how to hook this up. Like I said, I'm gonna put this adapter back on the sink. I know that goes to that, and I'm assuming that water plug will connect to the bottom of this, and that's going to connect to this, which is how the water is going to get in here. And this drain, oh, that cut off, but I was gonna say this drain plug at the bottom, I assume that's what I'm gonna throw in my tub to let the old water leave. So yeah, let me figure that out really quick. Okay, so I've got it plugged up. That powers it on. I grabbed the manual for dummies because I don't really know how this thing works, but I know it has 4 to 5 settings: heavy, gentle, normal, rapid, and soak. So I pressed that based off my load size or what type of clothes I have in here. I'll probably do rapid, because as a test I'm just gonna do these since I already washed my clothes in the laundry room, and I just want to figure out how in the world does this work. I got that pod. It's probably better to use liquid detergent, but it says with detergent it's designed for high efficiency detergent only. Add the recommended amount of detergent directly into the basket before starting your washer. So that needs to go in first. Then to load the washer, do not overload the tub 3/4. I'm about to wing this shit. over that cutoff. But I was gonna say this drain plug at the bottom, I assume that's what I'm gonna throw in my tub to let the old water leave. So yeah, let me figure that out really quick. I'm working on this for 2 days. After taking the unit apart, at the bottom of that washer, there is a lint catcher where the water pressure is supposed to be held at, so the water will stay retained in that machine. Well, mine was broken, which makes way more sense on why the water kept leaking out and it fell right on through. So as for the washer, I cannot speak on it. I've seen reviews, people have said it's really good. I'll probably get another one. Does suck, so I can't properly rate it just based off first reaction and get goes. I guess it gets a no star from me because again, it was broke, it was faulty, so I can't properly rank it. So just as an average consumer, what can you do? Happens to everybody every once in a while. So